For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
In reality as we know it, where AI and artificial intelligence are changing the world, what can be a preferred decision over Helium with regards to cryptographic forms of money? The costs of HNT had left everybody flabbergasted when it previously crossed the $50 mark in November 2021. Helium is a decentralized organization for IoT gadgets based on blockchain. HNT is the item's virtual cash. It is a prize framework for hub proprietors. The Helium network expects to enhance foundation and development store network operations. Since its origin in 2013, perceiving lacks in the current infrastructure has been working. In addition, HNT will start new tasks and sign agreements with driving organizations before very long, reinforcing its monetary position. So presently, we should jump straight into the value examination and future extent of HNT. Helium, HNT, price prediction for 2022. HNT cost had pushed its course to 2022, following an upturn, with its cost at $39. The cost had diverted down from $39 to straight $31 until January 10th. With a roller coaster fall, HNT arrived at $22 by January 24th. The altcoin exchange around $27 until February 4th, however incited another leg down to $22 by February 10th. Likewise, the pinpoint was felt for a brief time frame as tumult in the business pulled the value down to its quarterly base at $20 in March. While HNT's cost shuffled between its obstruction levels, it contacted $22 in the primary 7-day stretch of March. From that point forward, the HNT cost felt the level of $26 in mid-April. Nonetheless, it tumbled down to reach $12 on April 29th. HNT might have accomplished more noteworthy levels coming about because of its organizations and undertakings, giving financial backers a brilliant chance to attempt their fortune. Nonetheless, the altcoin descended to the $6.8772 by the 27th of May. Following this, an upswing helped close the second quarter at $9.60. HNT price forecast for Q3. HNT cost would doubtlessly require a gas pedal from its local area, adopters, and so forth. The boosts will be critical in making a base level of at least $8.46. On the off chance that the cost continues onward up, the most exorbitant cost target would be $9.6247. Then again, the potential market decline could drive the cost beneath $6.8972. Nonetheless, customary practices might appear for $8.1476. Helium price forecast for Q4. For the final quarter, the cost of Helium is expected to get a middle-of-the-road month-to-month restriction of $10.122. On the off chance that the organization has an effective execution of a blockchain put-together 5G organization with respect to Helium, the cost can shoot up to reach $12.238. Conversely, neglecting to carry out its responsibilities, the cost could move down to the bottoms at $8.668. HNT price forecast for 2023. The group intends to convey more than $2 billion in sensors by 2023, which could help the HNT token experience a gigantic high. Most signs anticipate a promising future for Helium, with long-haul cost expectations uncovering a huge progress by 2030. Helium holds high expectations for its financial backers and local area, and longings for Helium. Before the year's over it could go as high as $21.2862. On the other side, negative patterns could cut the value down to $10.937. All things considered, with normal exchange pressures, the cost could settle at $15.1428. Helium price prediction for 2024. The Helium network endeavors to designate the local area to an unheard-of level, with around 8,600 areas of interest introduced in north of 1,800 regions. On the off chance that the group behind the organization figures out how to empower a more extensive crowd, in the midst of Bitcoin's dividing occasion, HNT's cost could ascend to a limit of $33.0320, toward the finish of 2024. Conversely, stiffer contest and the decreasing position of Helium could thump its cost to the base of $17.3755. On the other hand, the absence of satisfying occasions and factors could finish up the year at standard degrees of $24.288. Helium, HNT, Crypto Price Prediction for 2025. Brokers and financial backers have proactively started putting down wagers on long-haul helium costs, which they are effectively watching. By the following 3 years, helium could as of now not be a normal competitor in the world of digital forms of money. The execution of HNT will for sure extend emphatically. Progressively, the HNT cost could in all likelihood arrive at a limit of $52.9977. Alternately, negative analysis and or rising opponents could bring the value down to $27.8620. Thusly, taking into account the bullish and negative focuses on the normal cost could settle at $38.3625. What is helium? The Internet of Things is the essential focal point of helium. The Internet of Things, IoT, is a lattice of interconnected gadgets with identifiers and sensors that notice their environmental elements. The clients of helium buy a switch, digger which joins comparable gadgets in their particular zone. Simultaneously, the equipment proprietor all of the while mines tokens. These assistants in shaping a distributed decentralized mesh network for IoT information to stream. Helium is comprised of a few different parts. There's a switch, a crypto digger, and a token. Besides, Helium's equipment particulars agree with all FCC rules for utilizing public frequencies so that its clients don't need to stress over security issues. Significantly, no unique radio licenses are requested in light of the fact that the organization as of now communicates on the unlicensed US 915 recurrence. Essential analysis. 3 engineers, Sean Fanning, Amir Halim, and Sean Carey, made their brains to construct the Helium decentralized network in 2013. Helium addresses another methodology that the terminal clients likewise add to organize foundation. The Helium blockchain innovation assists clients with mining its HNT token with their systems administration gear as a potential chance to support network equipment. Furthermore, Helium is likewise building a gigantic information network that ranges. For the most part, such an enormous foundation project requires a great many dollars and 1,000 years of government approvals. The new Helium project rollout started off in Austin, Texas, with simply a lot of 100 gadgets. A long time from this point, there are by 20,000 overall across 3,000 metropolia. The distinct advantage would be that there is something else entirely to all of that. Whether this publicly supported module demonstrates